Our group did the country Italy, and I did the first slide. My name is Emily. Did Italian invasion of Ethiopia. They fought from October 3rd, 1935 to February 19th, 1937. Ethiopia was eventually defeated, annexed, and subject to military occupation. Fighting continued until the Italian defeat in East Africa in 1941 during World War II.
What?
Okay, I am Riley. I did Risorgimento, which is Italian unification. And prior to unification, Italy was divided into city-states, like kingdoms, and they were constantly fighting each other. So they would allow foreign countries to come in and help them out. And eventually what happened was Italy just became controlled by foreign powers. And it got so bad that Napoleon actually gained control almost at one point of the almost all of Italy, until the Napoleon Empire collapsed. There were 3 Italian wars for independence. The first one lasted between 1 year, 1848 and through 1849. The Austrian Empire won over Sardinia, which is an island off the coast of Italy, and also part of northern Italy. And they lost. But 10 years later, France paired up with Sardinia and was able to defeat the Austrian Empire, actually, for the first time, which is probably the tide turner of these wars. The third one was in 1866. The newly almost united Italy won over Austria, and that was able to give them Venice and Rome, which united all of Italy under one government for the first time in since the Roman Empire, I think. But after unification, people still disagreed politically, which caused gridlocks, allowing Mussolini to take over in World War II.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Just wooing, give me a second. One second. If it would load. Oh my god. Okay, so I did the Italian treatment during the Paris Peace Conference, which is slide 3. Most Italians felt that Italy was treated badly at Versailles. 460,000 Italians died, but were mostly ignored during the conference. They weren't given the land that they had been promised at the secret Treaty of London, and it led to mass unemployment and unrest, which led to more support for Mussolini.
Might need to go up a little bit. Hi, my name is John, and I'm doing slide 6, Arditi. My slide is about how the secret police in Italy took over the government and secured a spot for Mussolini to take over and protected him. Basically, the secret service for Italy. And these men were volunteers for the government. It was created March 3rd, 1923. And then when it dissolved finally in December 8th, 1943, we all know what happened there. Italy was forced to dissolve the Secret Service and make sure it never happened again. It's basically all. Who's next?
Oh, wait, is it are you after slide 7? Yeah, I think I'm slide 8, yeah. So I did slide 8 for the Istituto per la Riscorrente Industria. It's in Italian, so I don't know. But the English translation is Institute for Industrial Reconstruction. It was established in 1933 by the fascist regime, and its goal was to rescue, restructure, and finance banks and private businesses that went under after the Great Depression. They produced everything in Italy, from highways to telephone poles to ice cream, and they more concentrated on companies that were more industrialized, so they could make weapons for building up their armies and so forth. After 1939, they had more government involvement than the Nazi Germany. They dissolved in 2003, and they're credited for the economic boom in Italy in the 50s and 60s. Did you do mine too?
questions?
Yeah,
Is that
it's-
the essential question?
Yeah, that's the essential.